CSA School Class 49.
Part-time, march. Forward, march. I'm a steamroller, baby.
I'm a steamroller, baby.
Just a marching down the line.
Just a marching down the line.
I'm a steamroller, baby.
I'm a steamroller, baby.
Just a marching down the line.
Just a marching down the line.
So you better get out of my way now.
So you better get out of my way now.
Before I march right over you.
Before I march right over you.
So you better get out of my way now.
So you better get out of my way now.
I march right over you.
Before I march right over you.
It's just a little,
Hey!
a little rock and roll. It's just a little,
Hey!
a little rock and roll. It's just the kind of soothe the soul. It's just the kind of soothe the soul. And hope.
Navy culinary specialists have a proud tradition of being the heart of the ship and the morale of the crew. Onboard naval ships deployed all around the world. We serve on ships, submarines, planes, sea battalions, and naval bases. We serve at the White House, Vice President's residence, Camp David, the Pentagon, and the residence of 4-star flag officers. We stand ready at all times to make our significant contribution to answering our nation's call. Every aspect of your training has been designed to instill the skills and qualities deserving of this certificate. You've been through a demanding course which required a great deal of mental and physical stamina, personal pride, and extraordinary team effort. Throughout the course, you have all been exposed to a rigorous training schedule which has prepared you for duty in one of the most demanding and rewarding career fields in today's military. Senior Chief Fawcett will present the graduation certificates. Attention to award from United States Navy, Naval Technical Training Center, Detachment Fort Lee. This certifies that you are a culinary specialist graduate and you have met all requirements to graduate from CSA School. Conferred at CSA School, NTTC, Detachment Fort Lee, Virginia, this 19th day of August in the year 2022. Signed, A.J. Johnson, CWO3, Officer in Charge. CSSR Ashland, LCS 16, USS Tulsa, San Diego, California. CSSR Ari, LSD 48 Ashland, Sasebo, Japan. CSSR Bard, CVN 78, Gerald R. Ford, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Barrett, CVN 72, Abraham Lincoln, San Diego, California. CSSR Ellis, CVN 72, Abraham Lincoln, San Diego, California. CSSR Gray, CVN 75, Harry S. Truman, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Jackson, CVN 72, Abraham Lincoln, San Diego, California. CSSR Mock, LHD 2 Essex, San Diego, California. CSSR Purtle, CVN 75, Harry S. Truman, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSN Rayfield, CVN 75, Harry S. Truman, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Rogers, CVN 72, Abraham Lincoln, San Diego, California. CSSR Soria, LCC 19, Blue Ridge, Yokosuka, Japan. CSSR Thomas, USS Cole, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR White, CVN 72, Abraham Lincoln, San Diego, California. CSSR Vashikitse, USS Portland, San Diego, California. During this 5-week course, our Navy students challenge themselves and their peers to grow both personally and professionally. We will now recognize the individual achievements of those students who excelled in both performance and academics. Senior Chief Fawcett will present the awards. The following awards are given to the class leader, assistant class leader, master at arms, duty section leaders, and assistant duty section leaders. The students receiving these awards have shown innovation and dedication to duty, reflecting great credit upon themselves. CSSR Thomas, CSSR Soria, front and center. Attention to award. From Officer in Charge, Naval Technical Training Center, Attachment Fort Lee, subject, letter of appreciation. I want to personally thank you for altruistically volunteering to be a student leader and duty section leader at CSA School, Class 49. Your acceptance of this position displays true leadership, professionalism, and motivation. Your performance was exemplary. You have set an exceptionally high standard of excellence for future class leaders to emulate. Your actions have reflected credit upon this command and yourself. Congratulations on a job well done. Signed, A.J. Johnson, Chief Warrant Officer 3, Supply Corps, United States Navy. So, I just want to say about you two, when class first started, you two did not volunteer for leadership. You got put into leadership. And I always told y'all, sometimes you may not see that leadership that you really want, but it is there. And I'm glad that you two stepped up and you held through these 5 weeks, and I thank you for making this easy for us. So thank you. Students, fall out. The following award is the Superior Culinary Award. CSSR Thomas, CSSR Gray, CSSR Ellis, front and center. So the Superior Culinary Award, a little about that. I think the name in itself kind of explains itself, right? I think we can all say Thomas definitely, he has the experience of cooking, he displayed it, he showed it, he did his thing. Gray always putting so much pride into his food. And as long with Ellis as well. All that intensity, that fire that burned to make great food for the group, continue that out in the fleet. Make sure everybody gets that type of food that you brought here. Make sure you bring your shipmates up to that same level of what you guys provided through this 5 weeks. And I thank you for that. That's what I like to call CS pride. And I hope you guys continue to carry that out. So thank you. Students, fall out. I would now like to present the United States Marine Corps Leadership Award. CSSR Ashman, CSSR Ari, CSSR Bard, CSSR Barrett, CSSR Ellis, CSSR Gray, CSSR Jackson, front and center. The United States Marine Corps takes pleasure in presenting the Leadership Award for the display of motivation, cooperation, teamwork, and esprit de corps throughout the duration of the Basic Culinary Specialist course, Class 49. Your performance has gained the respect of the peers of the Navy Culinary Specialist School, given at the Joint Culinary Center of Excellence, Fort Lee, Virginia, this 19th day of August, 2022. So, these awards are presented from Mr. Dubai, as you know, and I haven't seen him too many times give an entire class a leadership award, and that speaks volumes to what everybody has done and the type of impression that you left in his lab. So please continue that another branch is recognizing you for what you have done speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. CSSR Mott, CSSR Pirtle, CSSN Rayfield, CSSR Rogers, CSSR Soria, CSSR Thomas, CSSR White, CSSR Vashikitse, front and center. Students, fall out. I would now like to present our Hard Charger Award. CSSR Soria, front and center. So the Hard Charger Award, honestly probably my favorite award that we give out. Hard Charger is somebody, to me, is what I feel like they have the bearing, they're willing to do any task that's given to them. They're not gonna tell you no. They're just gonna keep doing it because they know that's what they're meant to do. And Soria, you've been everything of that. We asked you late in the game to be the duty section leader. You didn't even say, oh maybe, why me, this, that. You said, roger that CS2, roger that chief. And you went and did it. You know, in the galley, anytime there was just a cleaning thing that you were like, but you didn't do that. You just copy that CS1, copy that chief, copy that CS2, everything, you did that. Continue that in the fleet and keep that going forward, and I know you'll do great things. So congratulations. Student, fall out. Next, I would like to present our Honor Graduate Award. This award is presented to the student who achieved the highest grade point average. CSSR Thomas. So, our honor graduate received the highest grade point average. Thomas, I think you did an amazing job in this class. I think everyone standing here is aware of the work that you put forth, and I think you need to continue that. I think you found a calling with the military, and I think you're going to do great things, and I hope you continue that and just don't see this as just the highest point you're going to reach in the military. I think you're going to go much higher than that, and I look forward to hearing about you later on throughout time in the Navy and your career. So congratulations. Student, fall out. We will now have closing remarks by our officer in charge, CW3 Johnson.
Morning, motivators.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, motivators.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. Seats. How y'all doing this morning?
Good, sir.
No doubt, man. How you feeling?
Good, sir.
Okay. You accomplished a lot. You feel this? The excitement you feel right now? How does that feel?
Good, sir.
Feels good, right? Most of you guys are going to the fleet, going home, and be with your loved ones and your family members. That excitement you're going to have once you get home right? Your family members want to embrace you and say, you know, job well done, right? All of that up inside you guys, right? Because you're going to need that once you go out to the fleet. You're going to need that, all right? I asked some of you guys, like, what is your why? Why did you decide to join the Navy? Some people tell me.
To better myself and to widen my horizon on stuff that I can do.
Better yourself. Someone else. Tell me, why did you decide to join the Navy?
Secure my future.
Secure your future. Yes. This excitement that you have now, say that, right? Because the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. I say that again. The top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. Y'all understand when I say that, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you see myself, you see these instructors, you see chiefs, senior chiefs, right? You are more equipped than myself, senior chief, any of these instructors to come take over our job. Come take over our job. You have all the tools you need to be successful in the military. You have the knowledge to be successful. But knowledge without understanding is useless. Knowledge without understanding is useless, right? So you have the knowledge. Now start applying that knowledge to your day-to-day activities that you go through. I'd like to tell you guys stories. Y'all heard a story about the flea? No? Oh, God. Y'all haven't heard. One person heard, right? So a flea has a 36-inch vertical leap. A 36-inch vertical leap. Most humans can't jump 36 inches straight, right? But a flea has a 36-inch vertical leap. If I put that flea inside a mayonnaise jar and close the lid, guess what that flea's going to do? It's going to jump up and it's going to hit his head on the ceiling, right? Hit his head on the top of the jar. Then it's going to fall back down. It's going to keep on jumping up until it hits his head a few more times until it realizes that it can only go as high as the lid that's on top of it. So, add some more fleas, more family members, more fleas up there, and guess what? They're going to keep on jumping until they hit their head as well. But eventually, they're going to realize that they can only go as high as the top of that mayonnaise jar lid. Now, they're going to have kids. They're going to have kids, right? But guess what? The kids going to only know that they can only jump at 6 inches that's inside that mayonnaise jar. What I want you to know is that you have a 36-inch vertical leap. There is no lid or anything that's stopping you from being successful throughout your military career. The glass ceiling is already broken for you guys. It's already broken. You guys can just jump through it and just be successful and do anything that you put your mind to. How many people had bad days? Raise your hand if you had a bad day before. Everyone in this room has had a bad day before. But guess what? What is your percentage for beating bad days? Some of you may say 10, 15%. Some of you may say 25%. But guess what? Your percentage for beating bad days is 100%. 100%. From all the bad days you have had in your entire life, it's 100%. Look at you right now. You made it past it, right? You made it through it. All your bad days, you have made it past your bad days, and you're here now, and you're being successful, right? Is that true, right? 100% of all the bad days. You remember the times where you're like, man, it's no way I'm going to get past this. I'm at the lowest point in my life. But guess what? You made it past it. The sky is the limit for you guys. Do not limit yourself from your environment that you place yourself in. I want you guys to come relieve me, set the foundation for the future for the CS community. And if the Navy is not for you after your 4 years or 5 years, your commitment, guess what? The foundation you built for yourself now is going to set yourself up for your future. I guarantee you, you will be better for being in the Navy. All right, y'all got to give it to me one last time, all right?
Yes, sir.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
We got this.
We got this.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
We got this.
We got
Congratulations, graduates. Let's get up here and take a picture. Come on.
Class 49. Forward. Fight. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, forward. 2, 2. Stay forward. Stay forward. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. You would. You would. You would. You would. You would. 1, 2, 3. I'm a steamroller, baby. I'm a steamroller, baby. Just a rolling down the line. Just a rolling down the line. I'm a steamroller, baby. I'm a steamroller, baby. Just a rolling down the line. Just a rolling down the line. So you better get out of my way now. So you better get out of my way now. Before I roll right over you. Before I roll right over you. So you better get out of my way now. So you better get out of my way now. Before I roll right over you. Before I roll right over you. It's just a little, little rock and roll. It's just a little, little rock and roll. It's just the kind of to the soul. It's just the kind of to the soul.